Welcome to another episode of Riding and Wrenching, the biggest little YouTube channel on the entire interwebs. I am your host, Q the Rider, and in today's episode, I'm dedicating this to all Harley touring riders who are sick and tired of hearing about how great the new CVOs are, because the new CVOs are awesome. So what I'm going to do is a comparison between the head unit in my 2018 Road Glide versus the head unit in my brand new 23 CVO. And I'm going to show all of you who have an older bike, 2018 and older, how you can upgrade the look of your bike and get a lot of the new technology without dropping all the coin for a brand new bike. So we're going to do a comparison, and I'm going to share with you 5 ways my Soundstream Radio is better than the head unit in my 23 CVO. So let's get into it. So the number one thing that my Soundstream does better than my CVO, Apple CarPlay. This bike boots up with Apple CarPlay with no issues. I don't need a microphone, nothing. It just launches. On this bike, I need a Sena headset. I have to keep this thing in my saddlebag, keep it charged, and make sure it's turned on. If it dies, I lose my Apple CarPlay. And that is 100% the fault of Apple. Apple, get with it. When you're on a motorcycle, microphones don't work that well. And besides, I don't want to use Siri anyway. I hate Siri, if I'm being honest. The number 2 thing that my Soundstream Radio does better than the new head unit in my CVO, Android Auto. Go buy an iPhone. You Android people cause these little green bubbles whenever I send a group text. Just forget about Android Auto, go buy an iPhone. The number 3 thing that my Soundstream does better than my CVO, it boots up faster. And I'm going to give you a demonstration right now, and we're going to see which one of these powers up faster. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Now, it looks like the CVO is already booted up, but the flashing bar and shield, it's not ready to go yet. The Soundstream is now ready. I can actually do anything I want with the menu. Oops, there, and it's ready to go. The radio will play, you can get Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and now my CVO is finally booted up and ready to go. So it's just a little bit faster, only by a few seconds, but it is faster. Now, the number 4 thing that my Soundstream does better than my new CVO, the Equalizer. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's get the Equalizer up. All right. And now we're going to go through all of the steps it takes to get the Equalizer to pop up on the Soundstream. Just like that. So the Soundstream Equalizer probably isn't showing up that well in this video, but on the CVO, that is a 7-band equalizer. The Soundstream has a 13-band equalizer. So this gives you an opportunity to custom tune the sound coming out of this head unit a little bit better than what you can do with the CVO. Or the number 5 advantage the Soundstream has over the CVO head unit, it's available on motorcycles going all the way back to 1998. So if you have one of those older bikes and you've either got an aftermarket radio that's not made for motorcycles, or you just have the original radio in there and you want to make your bike look more modern, have a nice touchscreen with an awesome sound system, there is a solution for you with Soundstream. And it's a fraction of the cost of buying a new motorcycle. And then once you're ready to dive in and get one of these new CVOs, you can make it happen. All right, so I hope this video helped you. Again, I have this Soundstream radio in my bike for a little over a year. Absolutely love it. This is a 6-speaker system. I've got an amplifier in here, and this thing rocks. Absolutely love it. Now the sound system in my CVO is actually pretty good as well, but this is 4 speakers compared to 6. So 6 speakers is gonna beat 4 speakers all day long. So there you have it. There are 5 things that the Soundstream does better than the new system on my Road Glide. It doesn't take anything away from either one. And out of complete honesty, there are several things that this radio does better than the Soundstream. And I'll give you a couple of examples. This radio works with or without gloves. It's well integrated into the bike. I can unlock my saddlebags and I get the tire pressure monitoring and all sorts of things. This version of the Soundstream can't do that. However, there's an upgraded version of the Soundstream that can do some of those things. This head unit has built-in navigation. This one relies on navigation from your phone through either Android Auto, which you don't want, or Apple CarPlay, which you do. Also, this unit works a lot better in bright sunlight. Well, not a lot better, but it's better in bright sunlight than the Soundstream. The Soundstream isn't bad, it's just that this one is better. If you're interested in getting one of these Soundstream systems on your 98 through 2018 Road Glide or Street Glide, reach out to my guy Jay at Volunteer Audio. We installed this system together in his shop. In fact, I'm going to post a link to that video right here. It was actually a lot of fun installing it, and it did wonders for making this bike look a lot better. Now, one more thing you can do to make your bike look a little bit more modern is get a painted inner fairing, and reach out to AdvanBlack for that. This is Q. I'm riding, I'm wrenching, and I am out.